Our social responsibility. Our ancient religious scriptures talk about the concept of an ideal society and the conduct and interpersonal behavior of people within the society. The Rig Veda, for example, says we should pray to God that we may not do injustice to fellow beings or to our friends. We must not misbehave with anybody and be responsible members of the society. Other religious texts too conceptualize peaceful coexistence, harmony and unity amongst people, love and cooperation that leads to societal reform and progress, and collective action for human betterment. Thus, we can say that humans and society are interdependent and rely on each other. People have responsibility for creating a healthy and happy society. Therefore, each one of us should conduct ourselves in the following manners. Ensuring that our conduct is conducive to society's growth. We need to adapt our attitudes, speech, conduct, social interactions, and public behavior in a way that contributes towards the positive growth in the societal domain. We need to leave the irrelevant and harmful thought patterns behind and adopt newer perspectives in understanding situations and taking decisions. We must take a cue from the lives of our great leaders and thinkers and transform ourselves to do our duties and contribute to the world around us. Become a productive part of society. Each citizen of a country must ensure that the economy is growing and that they are contributing to the growth. This can be done by engaging in some fruitful work, vocation, job or business of economic value. Wastage of national assets by adopting violent measures during strikes, damaging public property and destroying things of national pride should not be done. Any production, artwork, written literature, building activity, etc. must be in tune with the cultural ethos of a society. Students should read and study well. Workers should be focused and industrious. Leaders should be honest and dedicated. Soldiers should be brave and disciplined, and communities should be accepting of diversity and inclusion. Upkeep discipline in public life. The Constitution of our country gives the right to freedom as a fundamental right to each citizen. However, along with the right comes the duty to not use the right to freedom to hurt someone's sentiments or to defame them for no reason. Willful expression of ideas and opinions need to be checked. Defacing public property, breaking queues to jump ahead in line, not following traffic rules, insulting women and oppressing vulnerable sections of society like the old and the infirm, drinking and fighting on the streets, dirtying the buses, trains and tourist places must not happen. Serious issues like cybercrime, Facebook bullying, using IT services and IT-enabled communications for malpractices and corruption need to be eliminated. Only then can peace and harmony in the society be achieved. People can express their viewpoints through amicable means and ensure sober and democratic means for conflict resolution. Remember, others have rights too. Everyone in the society, irrespective of their economic status, religion, gender, caste or community, has equal democratic and constitutional rights. Each one of us should remember that others' rights are as important as ours and behave in a manner that does not hurt others' sentiments or trample their self-respect. The virtues of equality, respect, brotherhood, etc. must be upheld. Preserve national culture. We must follow and preserve the great culture set by our forefathers, spiritual gurus and leaders. Our scriptures and other literature are full of practical wisdom and deep philosophies. Though it is fine to adopt the good aspect of Western and modern cultures of other countries, but this should not be blindly followed. We must save and pass on the traditions of our families to the next generation for continuity of our great heritage. Be politically aware. Political awareness leads to a strong democratic ethos in the country. If citizens are knowledgeable about the political systems, constitutional provisions and laws, they will exercise their rights and perform social duties with diligence. Means of mass communication like the newspapers, radio, television, etc. constantly broadcasts messages of public awareness. Political parties set up campaigns to let people know of their manifestos and political agenda for the country's growth. One must keep themselves updated about all these developments to be a positively contributing member of the country. No more. Voting age in India, Germany, China and UK is 18 years. In Switzerland, it is 20 years. Cast the vote wisely. One person, one vote is a great power vested in the hands of ordinary citizens. Each of us has the ability to decide the outcome of elections and choose our government. With this right comes a huge responsibility to elect good candidates so that we have a strong and capable governance. If we do not vote or cast the vote based on religion, community or caste factors, we may end up with a corrupt and damaging leadership. This will eventually destroy the country. Thus, one must read the portfolios of the candidates who are fighting in elections and vote for the person who will work for the betterment of the society. We should think about the short-term and long-term benefits of the nation while deciding whom to vote for. Maintain cleanliness and good health. Cleanliness is next to godliness, is taught to us by our elders. It is indeed true. We must keep our homes, neighborhoods, streets, cities and entire country neat and clean. This will ensure promotion of overall good health. Throwing the garbage in bins, segregating waste, recycling and composting are good initiatives to promote cleanliness. Discarding plastic bags is also a good step. For personal health, we need to adopt good lifestyle and avoid use of alcohol and tobacco. For societal health, we can contribute by donating blood, organs and giving donations of money for research or someone's checkup. Become volunteers for the administration. It is our duty to report any instance of crime, bribe, giving and taking, selling of illegal liquor or goods or any other occasion where law is broken by someone. We can become the eyes and ears of the police by promptly reporting any crime that we are a witness to. We should also not spread rumors of any kind nor entertain people who do so, as these can negatively affect the peace and harmony of the country. Adopt environment-friendly behavior. We must preserve our environment as it nurtures and sustains us. We need to protect the rivers, oceans and other water bodies from pollutants, keep the air clean, look after the forests and their resources, the mountain ranges, parks and wildlife sanctuaries, cities and towns and the entire nation. Trash bins need to be installed. Solar and wind power needs to be harnessed and trees need to be planted. Garbage and dump sites need recycling plants and reuse of products should be encouraged. Paper bags should be used instead of plastic. Treatment of sewage waste and encouraging small industries for recycling of products is the need of the hour. Do social service. We must do volunteer service at old age homes, orphanages and schools for the poor, blind and the differently abled. We can donate books, clothes and medicine. The old, the very young, the vulnerable and the distressed need us. Spreading educational awareness, teaching a poor child or doing service at health checkup camps, literacy drives, Save the Girl Child initiative are all in the benefit of the society. We should pledge to work relentlessly for our country and do so happily.